Healthier Together. Sponsored by Regents Blue Cross Blue Shield of Oregon.
1 million is such a large number, but we need to think more deeply about it because that's 1 million lives that have been transformed and saved and enhanced by this incredible gift.
This month, the U.S. hit a major milestone for organ transplants, reaching 1 million. And in this week's Healthier Together, we're hearing one of those million stories. This is Brandy and Nicole's journey.
We knew we were related, but we were pretty much just friends on Facebook.
Nicole Nolan and Brandy Carrico are second cousins, spending most of their lives apart.
And we're kind of distant relatives, recently connected. I grew up in Alaska and she grew up in California.
But a life-changing gift has connected them forever.
I know my cousin better now, certainly. She's got a permanent part of me, so she'll never get rid of me.
Brandy has polycystic kidney disease, a hereditary disorder where cysts develop in the kidneys, causing them to enlarge and lose function over time.
It's kind of something I'm born with. And when you do have this disease, you have a 50-50 chance of passing it on to your child. So my daughter has it, my son does not.
In November 2020, she entered end-stage renal disease, and by January 2021, she found out that she needed a transplant and needed it soon.
And I kind of knew someday this might happen. It's a case-by-case basis.
A conversation on Facebook sparked a solution. Nicole wanted to donate Brandy her kidney.
She messaged me saying she was interested, and that is, to be honest, like a really weird concept. I don't even like borrowing sugar, so the idea of somebody offering an organ, which, it's really indescribable and it's really hard to explain, like that feeling of like, wow, somebody so kind.
And that started the long process of testing to see if they were a match.
They're like, all right, it's testing time. And I don't think I've ever had that many vials of blood taken in my life.
After rounds of blood work, Nicole got the call she had hoped for.
Hey, you're a match. You've been approved. Do you want to proceed? At which point I said, yes, I want to proceed, but you're not allowed to tell Brandy. I want to call.
The coolest part, though, Nicole, before the transplant, she reached out and asked if she could video chat me, which is, I'm a little shy. So I'm like, oh, okay, And she said, what are you doing in March?
You're going to stop over. And I said, no, I give you a kidney.
Oh, do you want to come over? She's like, well, how about surgery?
And then, on March 1st, 2022, Nicole gave her second cousin her kidney.
You have learned that you're capable of this amazing life-giving gift. You are accepting a risk. There's always a risk.
I can't believe the difference her kidney makes. Yeah, it's really cool.
More than 100,000 people are waiting for life-saving organ transplants here in the U.S. Every 9 minutes, another person is added to that list. Unfortunately, 17 people die each day waiting for their transplant. But there is hope. This year, the U.S. reached a historic milestone of 1 million organ transplants. Jackie Wurz is the executive director of Donate Life Northwest.
The idea of 1 million lives, 1 million families, 1 million communities that have been enhanced by transplantation, that's breathtaking.
Not only that, but here in Oregon, we've hit 3 million people on the organ donor registry.
Reaching this 3 million milestone just speaks to how much Oregonians are invested into the health of not only themselves, but their community.
And while signing up to be an organ donor after your death is so important, living donation is growing. Of the 1 million donations in the U.S. so far, 15% are from living donors.
This is the opportunity to give a kidney, a portion of your liver, or a portion of your intestines while you're still alive. And there's great health outcomes.
And that is the life-saving path Nicole and Brandy took together, connecting them forever.
I feel super close. I feel like I've gained family.
Knowing that she is back 100% with her kids and back 100% with her husband and back to living a normal life and learning to ride a motorcycle and living her life again when she was tied to dialysis 3 days a week and unable to do the things that she wanted to do is incredibly rewarding on its own.
It gives somebody a chance at life. It's the most generous thing that anyone can do.
To learn more about the organ donation process and to sign up to be a donor, visit kgw.com/healthiertogether.